Well, Ruby, what is you doing?
Hey, wait, sorry, what are we sorry.
You
What are
know
we all
what?
supposed to
Fuck
be
it. This
doing?
is all gonna be part of it because what we want everybody to motherfucking do is smoke weed and watch Motherhood Sex
Sex
Marijuana.
marijuana. Because
Yes.
we always in the building.
We always in the motherfucking building. Season 7, legendary trends. We gonna be coming with some new shit and be in the building for all of it every Sunday on time. Cool.
I know I'm coming. They know I'm coming. I know they gonna be there. And they know I'm gonna do the best job I can possibly. 60.
Marijuana. Because
Yes.
we always in the building.
We
Okay, people, this is the official intro of Positive Vibes, the place where we're going to have our sexual wellness and flowers event July 12th and 13th. Yes, indeed. You see the fabulousness. We'll be having performances. And yes, these are our sponsors. These are our sponsors. Yes, come through, sponsors. And if you want to be a sponsor too, bitch, child, hit us up because we'll get your logo promoted, and we'll definitely look forward for your donation. Yes, indeed. Motherhood Sex Marijuana in the building. Positive Vibes Cannabis Club in the building. Be in the building. Yeah.
I can't hear anything. I can't hear you. Let me see if I take this out. I can't hear you. Mm-mm. There
Hey, beautiful queens.
we go.
What? How fortuitous. Oh, I wore my bougie shirt today because I know we got the bougie queen in the house. Where's it at?
Hey,
Uh,
Queens.
Hi. Thank you so much for joining us. I feel very honored to have you on here to meet you. I dressed up for you a little bit. I hope you can appreciate that.
I do. I
And
do.
Kai, what's
Thank
up,
you.
huh? Yes, the bougie queen is in the bougie stoner queen is in the building. Oh,
Hola, 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 hola. I might go inside. I thought my headset was gonna work, but I guess it's not. So I'm gonna go inside.
Oh, gee. Whatever you want to do. I think you're on mute, Ma. Kai, if you're saying something. I can't hear you. Oh, you're not.
Oh, we still can't hear her.
Yeah, we still can't. There's our technical difficulty right there. We have one every show. Okay, are you gonna come back in? Okay. I think she's gonna come back in. You know what? I have to say, you have this glow in your eye.
I do?
You
Thank
have a
you.
light that is indescribable. I can feel your warmth. And energetic people just can understand that, I think. So I think your brand is quite remarkable. It's actually quite genius, and it's a community. It's a movement.
Yes, yes.
Not everybody likes getting high in the bathroom with the homies. You know what I'm saying?
Come on with it. Come on with it. Come
Can
on
y'all
with
hear me?
it from nobody.
Yes.
Can
Welcome
y'all
back,
hear me?
Queen. Welcome back, Queen. Yes.
Hey, beautiful.
Lord have mercy, I'm sitting here having 10 heart attacks and what the fuck shit. I'm getting TI
We
tight.
got you.
Because I'm like, nah, I'm sleeping. And I know my neighbors hear me. So it's like, wait. They can't hear me, but the neighbors can. No, the neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. I'm glad okay, make sure. Yes, it is recording. Yes, very good. Yes, we are.
I was just sharing some of
Yes,
my feelings.
yes, Queen. Our shows always kick off with some level of technical difficulty. She's a chick that shows up on every one of our podcasts. No, she shows
We
up and she's like,
expect it at
"No,
this
introduce me." Oh, you're not gonna introduce me? I'm gonna introduce myself. What?
That's what I love about us. We're so
Introduce.
homemade. We do what we can with what we got, where we at. We rolling, raising these babies and everything. Mental health issues and everything, okay?
All day, all day, all day.
I have to share so much with you guys, but I'm paced.
No. We got to kick off the show first, because first and foremost, shout out to Father's Day. Even though this episode will be, landing on YouTube after Father's Day, I think it might be landing after our live show. Either way, shout out to Father's Day. Shout out to Tupac Shakur, my baby.
Absolutely.
Yesterday.
Happy birthday, Tupac Shakur. And I have a sister. Her birthday is today. Happy birthday, sis. Bo.
Happy birthday, sis. Yes. And of course, shout out to Miss Boujee Stoner in the building. Not only is she part of our sexual wellness event, she's going to be one of our sponsors. And we are happy to see you today, especially when we got the pinky thing going on, because I told everybody about your pinky thing, girl.
Pinky's up.
That thing is bougie as hell. Yes.
It's
gorgeous.
It's a piece of jewelry at this point. Like I don't feel right without it. So it reminds me to stay elevated.
Girl. Yes. Ruby, let's do it. Motherhood, sex, marijuana in the
motherfucking building with Miss Boujee Stoner. Hey, again, I was telling her, Kai, that there's something in her eyes that you can tell she's just such a good spirit. And I really, it speaks volumes. I'm all the way over here in boring ass Portland, Oregon, but shout out Portland, keep Portland weird. I love my motherfuckers out here. But tell us about this branding. Like how long has Boujee Stoner existed, and what was the aha moment that started it off?
Boujee Stoner started in the midst of, let me go back. Boujee Stoner started as the V experience. And the V experience started on my enlightenment from depression. So I was coming out of my depression when I discovered the V experience, because that's when I really dove into cannabis. So when I dove into cannabis, it was like, she was like, whap, hold on. You can't be over here playing with my flower if you don't know about your flower. So that's when I dove into my womanhood of getting to know myself. So literally that's where the V in the logo comes from, because guys actually pick up on it first. And they're like, is that? I said, say it. Say it. What you think that is? And you're like, wait, what? Wait, what does this got to do with we? And I was so it just transformed. And then the rest of it is reminiscent of vapor, flower, growth, all of that.
Life, earth,
Like,
everything.
exactly.
Wow, that's incredible, yo.
Because I was
You
on my
know,
way out. Like the depression was, it took me out. And my sister, my sister threw me some weed, I swear to God. And she was like, hold on, bitch. Because I was trying to check out. So
okay.
all I kept hearing was my mother, who isn't with us anymore. She used to always tell us, all the cures are going to come from the earth. Everything's going to come from the earth. So as I'm sitting there rocking and crying and smoking, I
Yeah.
started to think, and, things started to clear up, because I had decided to stop taking all of my anxiety and antidepressants and all cold turkey.
Thank God.
So that started a whole cycle in itself, withdrawing from years of pharmaceuticals. So,
Wow.
long story short, that was in 2018, 19. Come 2020, around COVID time, I was walking in the house, and because I suffer from carpal tunnel. So I was walking in
Okay.
the house, and I had not this one, but something else particular to it attached to my joint. And my son looked at me and said, why do you have to be so bougie with everything, with smoking too? I said, I'm trademarking that. I said, that's it. And these changed to the bougie stoner, because my consumption went up, and by nature, I guess, I'm a fashion designer, so I'm too cute to be called a weed head. So I'm like, no, my flower gotta look good, taste good, smell good, all that. So I'm bougie with mine. So I'm a bougie stoner. So
I love it.
I just kind of ran with it and realized that there was a missing space within this industry that not only catered to the can of connoisseurs, but to the women, right? Like, everybody has their own vibe, everybody has their own rituals, everybody has their own thing, but the Dookie Blunts don't go for me. I don't like them. They're not cute. They make my fingers stink. I can't hold it. So that's not my thing. So it was like, what? And then I noticed people started doing different color papers. They sucked. Then they did different color wraps. They sucked. So I said, how can I just literally started sourcing the things that burned well, looked good, smelled good. Wanted to have a hub for all things bougie, So
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I like that. I like that for many reasons, based on, how it originated, because let's be honest, the V represents birth. Hello, none of you people, all you people that talk shit and this and that and be in corners, you couldn't be here to talk shit if you wasn't for the V. No, the V brought you here. So yes, let's honor that. Let's honor the beginning of that. Then the whole
Support.
concept, like you. And honestly, I didn't. And you're right. It would make sense that men see it, because I didn't see it until you pointed it out. I was just like, oh shit, you're right.
Same girl, same, and I love me some coochie. So hey, you are a genius.
Shoot,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
coochies in
You
the
are
world.
absolutely.
So
She on that CIA level of right in your face, but you know what I'm saying? But not,
because
that's right.
it's so funny, because we was at a conference, and I was around some beautiful white goddesses, And there was this guy that was just walking around with his nose in the air, with his dog looking terrible. And I said, I said, boy, take me back to my Bronx days. I will run his pockets. And the lady just looked at me. I said, I will just take my pussy juice and rub it right under his nose. And she was like, oh, I said, tell me that wouldn't bring him down to his knees. I said, think about it. Guys rub their balls all day and will shake their hand.
Right?
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Right? Without
no
washing
hesitation.
and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Bring
Fuck out
Amongst
of
other things.
you get a scent of the good, you're going to be wanting to follow me all day. But the fact is, I'm looking at you. You don't deserve the good. What is this? Get away from me. Where? You know what I'm saying? But yes, but no, I wanted to make sure and talk about not only, like I said, your brand, and the one other reason why I like it, because first of all, we've mentioned on this show the level of bouginess. Well, of course, Ruby says that I'm bougie. I don't think, I mean, I have bougie ways, but
you are to me.
Fully bougie. But my husband now that's a bougie motherfucker. He damn sure would be right there with you. Like, what? Yes. Is it sativa? No.
You
Okay.
can tell he liked the finer things.
Okay, so what paper? What is that? Okay, so no, I don't know.
Exactly.
He does that.
About yachts. You know,
shit. Okay.
Bougie. Hey,
exactly.
shout out to the.
Come on.
We love bougie. We love bougie. That's why I was saying. I you know what I mean. Like, he would definitely appreciate your brand, and the fact that the idea came from a conversation from your son, which is like automatically that means that, to me, that means that you have a child that definitely is just like my children, where weed is in the house. She live here. You ain't scared of her, or you smell and she live here too. So you ain't worried about her. We're talking about her in these streets like mama a crackhead. No, you understand. Yeah, that's mama friend. Mama good friend, and I like her too. I ain't gonna tell mama I like her until I get older, but I like her too. She smell nice. You know what I'm saying? So how is that conversation going through with your son, and how did you first introduce it in your circle as a mom?
It's funny because he was consuming before me, I found out.
Well, okay.
So when I finally came into the space, they were like, what took you so long, to be honest with you? Because I didn't realize how uptight I used to be. So when I did started to consume cannabis, it was like, okay, mom. And so their friends were like, okay. And then, well, by the time I started, they were all out of high school. Oh my gosh, they were all, oh my gosh. Oh, I waited a long time. Oh my goodness.
Hey, everything happens for a reason, is what I like to say. Everything happens on time and for a reason.
Because the moment I started consuming is when I discovered my V, but also is when I started learning to meditate. And that's when I decided to grab hold of my inner child. And so ever since then, I have been the child and they have been the parents. So they had to babysit me. So it's been a whole paradigm change around this motherfucker. I swear to God.
Beautiful.
I stopped parenting. I moved out of my house. We had a house fire here. We were living on the corner at my sister's house. I called my sister one day. I was like, yo, I'm moving out. She was like, your house finished? I was like, no, we're going to a hotel. She was like, no, you don't have to do that. I said, no. I'm done being an adult. I'm going to let somebody else clean my room. I'm going to let somebody else feed me. I'm going to let somebody else do the yard. I ain't doing nothing. And right after that, my job fired me. I was like, let's go. I said, let's go. I looked at God. I was like, I don't know what you got planned, but nigga, let's go. And it's been up ever since. It's been
That's right.
ever since. There's no way on God's green earth anybody can tell me that the path that I'm on right now is wrong by this plant. There's no way.
Exactly how we feel about our situation, our podcast. You know what I mean? And again, one thing that I always say on this podcast is everything happens for a reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you were put on this path for a reason, and what everything that you're doing on it is definitely happening because you believe in it, and you know what I mean. I could tell that you don't, you know what I'm saying. Of course, you got you got supporters, but I assume that you like what, it don't matter as long as I believe in my shit. You
That's
feel
it.
me? So
That's it.
you know what I mean. So that's what's up. So what exactly is the brand of Boujee Stoner? Is it just clothing? Is it accessories? Or we, you know what I'm saying?
You got a whole
Where we
community.
trying to go?
You got a movement there.
How far are we trying to take this brand?
All the way. Okay.
To the top, baby.
I'm going, when you think of the cannabis industry, who do you think of in the culture? Can you give me somebody?
White dudes right now making money at the tip top.
I definitely think of
but
a lot of white
it's us.
making money.
On the ground level, it's us.
Yes,
Exactly.
on the ground level, it's us, and the bottom line is that the reason why I kicked off so strong, especially in like places of New York City, it is because we have been buying ganja, and now that there's new roads to buy ganja, we like, oh, okay. So we supposed to be buying weed over there? Oh, okay. We didn't know that. We didn't know that because we was buying weed anyway, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
But like
So,
in the space of it, the face of it, who give me a couple names?
Oh, we got Wiz Khalifa, we got Martha Stewart, we got Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
So you want to be one of these be added to the Hall of Fame?
No, because none of them brought a lifestyle with them.
Word. All they doing is selling weed. Bars. He got me.
Difference.
Nobody's catering to the elevated connoisseur. Who?
No one.
Burger ain't doing it. Seth Rogen, white guy, love you, you're funny, great, but you got $200 ashtrays. Elevate Jane makes like, they don't even make anything, but it's a white lady who just sources cute stuff, which I do the same. But again, if I could take y'all upstairs, I got pillowcases. I'm trying to do bedding. I got smoking jackets. When I wear, you seen the jacket that I wear. When people order it, they're gonna like, I want it, make sure it say, just how you got it. I was like, well, what do you want on the back? They're like, Boujee Stoner. I was like, for real? They're like, how can I represent the brand if you don't put it on the back? I'm like,
that's right. That's right.
It's mine. And I didn't realize literally what I thought was missing. I didn't realize how much it was missing until I just started. Man, Sour Diesel is everything. I love you, Sour Diesel.
Oh, we got a Sour Diesel in the house. Okay.
He just hit, by the way. He just hit.
Oh, okay.
All of that.
Good job.
But he helped me over the years learn to shut the fuck up and listen. And I just paid attention to, when I came about, New York State had just went legal. So everybody was outside. Every trap house was outside, like literally tables on the corner. So I was able to see.
No, Ruby has been here a couple of times, so she's seen the level of trap house.
They got me for my money.
Of no fucks.
None.
No. We damn sure have. We have, she has been around to see, you know how deep it goes.
New York is crazy.
and I think I'm sure do document for our website, for our YouTube channel.
New York is crazy.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Pay attention to what was out there. I was able to see, and I'm like, y'all smoking that? Oh, okay. And I just started paying attention. I said, I'll make what I like. And then people were like, where can I get that? 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 So a lot has happened just because of you guys.
You know,
Yes, indeed.
shit. Can you hear? Okay, I'm getting the goosebumps because what you're doing is it resonates so much. You know, okay, I'm not a bougie person at all. I don't think I am. Actually, I'm the G word. Let's just say that. I'm that friend that, you know, can make a meal out of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to prison. So it's like, what about you would be something that you wouldn't consider bougie about yourself, whether it's like food or something like that?
I get busy. Oh my God, I'm gonna say it. I pick my feet.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I get busy. If I could get a good like I don't think there's nothing bougie. I don't think there ain't nothing bougie about that.
I love it. Well, you know, the only thing I've ever like been bougie about is like the water that I drink. I'm like, nope, if it doesn't have a black cap, I can't, you know, I need the, you know. And so I think that it's okay. It's to me, the word is so, and it does have a negative connotation too, we've heard from another guest.
Okay.
However, but I love that you're taking it back. You're taking ownership of that word. And it's not so much, yeah. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
I purposely spelled it this way. I did not want to spell it the bourgeoisie way because there is nothing fake about me. Nothing.
That's right.
I go grocery shopping and I buy 2 bags of French fries. Special type of French fries, by the way. But I buy 2 bags of French fries. The reason why I buy 2 bags of French fries, because I only have to pick out the long ones. If they're not long, I'm not eating them.
Okay.
Such a waste. Like, I got so many little stupid idiot secrecies. Like, this is when that song Bad and Boujee by Migos came out many years ago. My kids dubbed that song to me, and I spelled it this way to make sure that our culture understood it. I didn't spell it the way the French spells it.
That's right.
And see, that's the thing too, because even like I said, and because I mean, shit, I love that man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I have definitely have made jokes and you know talked about you know his ways because like you know it's like from the minute I met him, he would say some shit and I'd be looking at him like, what the, is it that serious? But at the same time, you gotta recognize that the whole sense of that is I want better for myself. Like
I'm particular, and I know what I want.
I want better for myself. I'm not just with no pitch that I'm just going to gladiously take whatever you handed me. No. What is that? No, I don't do that. We don't do that here. So. You know what I'm saying? That. So while I'll make a joke, exactly. While I'll make a joke or two, my whole thing is I respect it because at the end of the day, that's how you should be about yourself. You should not just take anything and anything. Just be Gladys with whatever the fuck. Nah, fam. No, ask me what I want and get me what I want if you're gonna get it. If you not, then I'm gonna get it. Cause what I'm not gonna do is take whatever the fuck you throw in my way.
Exactly. Especially in a space where they look down at a person who consumes. Especially in a space such as this. So
indeed, which is another reason why we created this podcast.
Exactly.
You
You know,
exude motherhood sex marijuana. So it's like there's such this desire to give you a hug because I'm just like that you know what I'm saying? Like community, right? When you find your people, you find your people. When I saw that video that Kai took at that parade, I was like, Boujee Stoner? What? I was like, I want one of them things. I know
Girl,
exactly
I
what that
ran right
person is
up to
talking
her
about.
like, wait a minute.
I got a big back
Wait,
though. I wear like a size
I
2X.
just
So I
would
need to
take
know how much that's gonna cost.
I'm
That's all
sorry.
the question. That's all the question I
I
want to
like
know.
the jacket.
I really commend you.
Thank you. I'm making the jackets, and they're going to always forever be one of one. So you will always be an individual. Always. I'm working on
You're
always.
awesome. That's dope.
And I'm this is my inner child, the bougie Barbie. The duster is I'm also making a Barbie size duster to match
Dope.
life-size duster.
Of course.
Give me goosebumps.
And I see your short. You just posted on your Instagram some short sets. Now, the only thing that I was like, because I see, you know, of course, even in New York, I'm assuming maybe in Portland they do this too, where these kids, it'll be fucking 80, 100 degrees outside and they got sweaters on with hoodies on. And so the short set is like, the top, it has a hoodie and it's a long sleeve. So I was just like, yeah, I can't do that because hot flashes say I will die. No, hot flashes will say I will sweat and die.
That's exactly why it's cropped. Play with me.
That's
Play with
what's
me. I
up,
need
yo.
ventilation. It's not a whole hoodie for a reason. I
That's
get
right.
hot. Hot flashes.
Exactly. Hot
That's
flashes are real.
being in touch with your end user, with your clients. That's being it's very considerate. Like when I think of hospitality, like I love a place that really has like you thought of everything before I could even, you know, and then like a good waiter or waitress, a server, excuse me, a good server, where it's like before I even needed, you know, to wipe my greasy hand, you brought me some more napkins. What? It's that part. It's that genius part that really lasts. You know what I'm saying? This is so exciting because I know you're gonna blow up, girl. We're gonna be like she was on our show. We was there in the grass, in the
Ruby. Like I tell you, because of that, because her finger was just like this with her little joint, like the news cameras was literally walking up to her like, hold on, wait a minute, this is an interesting woman. No, because she's taking it to a higher level than we are used to in here. We are not used to this. We are not used to this.
And it's like an insider secret for myself. Like usually when people see me, I always have a joint on it. I almost never light it. Because
you ready.
I'm already medicated because I make my own medicine.
Oh yes, that's another thing I wanted to make sure and talk about because she gave me some pills and girl, because I'm a smoker, so I gotta smoke, right? So I even with edibles, I'll pop an edible and still I gotta smoke. I don't care. I don't care. So I popped your pill. Oh no, I popped her pill and was like smoking, and next thing you know, I was like, but weird. We feel nice.
Hold on. Right?
And then I looked at a little pack and I was like, weird. She only give me 3. So yeah, man, I feel kind of share it out and
that's right.
You know, be nice with myself, but me I go on a next one tomorrow. Yeah, man, car.
That's right. Do you utilize RSO?
Nope.
Nope. Do you care to share what you do use?
I use oil, butters. Honestly, those are probably my 2 mediums of choice because that way it literally is good inside and out. So I can use it I had did a TikTok when I had my knee surgery. I'll take my oil and I drizzled it on my leg, then I put it in my smoothie, and then I put it under my tongue.
Okay.
My butters, I will take my butters, put in my food, or I'll put it directly on my skin, because everything hurts so much. I found out throughout the years that those two mediums work best with how I utilize the plant.
Okay.
I probably only smoke probably a couple times a day, more than likely. Usually is this, or usually is the pills.
Beautiful. Here's another subject. Ooh, what does it take to get in your bougie draws? What would somebody have to do?
Oh, I'm gonna stay where where time has led me. I don't know, because since I went to a beautiful hands-on retreat, it was a sex retreat. Fire! It was
Okay,
the
now.
firest thing I've ever seen. She had different workshops. There was a pegging workshop. There was a fire play workshop. Yes, bitches.
Okay. One-stop shopping, it sounds like.
Okay, my mind was, and of course I'm there with my pussy lube that I make.
What?
Okay, now we need to talk about that. That is what's up. Infused and all. I'm already knowing. Genius. I'm so proud of you.
Sit and play with this plant all day that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. When I see a cultivator and it's usually a guy, he gets so uncomfortable, and I was like, I just want to come play with your flower. They be like, Boujee.
It's like, grow up, sir. I want to play with you. You know what? Okay, Kai's gonna kill me for this, but I think that we should consider a plant where we utilize our yoni juices in some manner. Have you ever thought about that? Mixing that idea together?
Well, I can tell you,
Definitely wanted to ask her about her
right now that New York State would not like that. I'm just saying, I don't think that's gonna pass the labs. You know, who knows what kind of pheromones and terpenes that motherfucker will put off? Who knows?
I mean, you know, Erica Badu out here, giving people hopes and shit because she did it with incense. But no. I personally can't agree to that. I can't agree to that idea because I got a whole husband that would be like, hold on, so this weed is only gonna be smoked by me? No, I'm saying, who else is smoking it? No, I'm gonna ask you a question. So you put in what? Something that belong to me and what? And then somebody else gonna get to smoke it? You sound big. No, you're so big right now.
You get an 8 when you watch 3 episodes.
No, okay, yeah, that would be only your. Again, my man would be like, no, I don't. I believe that belonged to me. That's my weed. What? I smoking that by myself, and that's gonna be my weed. Right?
That would be the new crack. Oh my God.
Yeah, that'd be the new crack. You know what I mean? No, honestly, we based on that, you're still a brand involved in the cannabis industry. Do you grow your own or I mean, how is your relationship on that side?
Well, I don't play in the dirt. I never did like it as a little girl.
That makes sense. Bouginess, no touch dirt. What is that? What is that?
I am working on a strain. We are on our 3rd harvest of Bad and Boujee. Yes. And she's been getting some good reviews. I'm very happy. The cultivator himself, he found the seed for me, and he introduced it to me. It's said and it's tried and it's tested. pray for it and watch him work.
That's right.
You know, watch him work. I would have never thought I would be here. I would have thought it would have been my fashions, my sewing. Nah.
Not
Yeah,
to say
but
that you can't
why
do those
not,
others.
Queen?
I'm mixing the two. Oh,
Right.
we gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
some shit. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going because again, who else is elevating the lifestyle? How many cookies and runts hoodies can a girl wear? I never owned one, don't own one, don't want
I
one.
never even owned one. I was tight as hell when they claimed that they opened their store out here and they wasn't gonna sell no weed. I was like, so weird. You come with clothes and a ganja?
Exactly.
Well,
No,
I
you
think
could.
the only closest person I can think of is Draka Gates. I think she has like a wellness line when it comes to, but at the end of the day, it's not like you said, it's not even that. There's so much more room in that for you. And I'm so excited for you. This is revolutionary. I
Indeed.
guess exactly.
I had a conversation with a cultivator today, and people are really pushing me for licensing. And I said, you didn't ask me for what my life goal is, but I'm trying to get the fuck up out the United States. So I don't want anything else in my name. I don't want nothing holding me
That's
here.
right, Queen.
I can get into dispensaries without a fucking license. I'm building a brand. So I ask you, as a cultivator, as a processor, how can Boujee Stoner be marketable to you? You tell me what you need, and let me work. Other than that,
And let's be honest. I mean, I mean, yes. I don't claim to know all the rules and all the nuances of New York State and New York City and how they trying to deal with cannabis. But from what I have seen so far, I've seen it. It looks like to me like New York is literally building the plane as they flying it. You know what I mean? New York is trying to figure it out at the same time. And at the same time, we all, as New Yorkers, whether we live upstate, downstate, don't matter. Excuse me, it don't matter. We all know it's all about paper here. It's all about how much they trying to charge you here, how much money they trying to make. So as they building the plane, they figuring out, oh, we could charge for that. Oh, where we could charge for that. Oh, no. Hold on. We could charge for that. So I feel you not want to jump into that space. You know what I mean?
You
But
found your niche and you're doing it well, and you're doing it without the fuckery. So I wanted to ask you something because I feel like we kind of grazed over the mental health issue. I just didn't want to bring the energy down some type of way, but I do want to say this. A couple of days ago, I was just like deeply back into a space where I was just deeply depressed. And it's also because I've had a recent soul tie that I thought was maybe something that it wasn't. But I can't help but feel things that I've never felt before. Because right now, it's not about getting some dick. It's about, and I might cry on this, unapologetically at that, you know? It's like, okay, because we've come so far, we can't do certain dumbass shit. But then I gotta also pull back and it's been like, bitch, you're a human. You're a woman and you have been brainwashed and you have been fed these illusions that you're supposed to be with the motherfucker. He's supposed to be with you or whatever. And it's like, how do you find yourself in that? You know what I'm saying? I'm only sharing that with you guys because I feel compelled to. And then I feel like we can't stop talking about the benefit of mental health. And I think the only thing that's worked for me is honesty. I think that's the realest, that's the best motherfucker. And I wish I didn't need to smoke weed, but I do because I'm still so fucked up. And I feel okay to say that, you know, because at the end of the day, okay, like for instance, right? I'm going through this depressive state. The kids got to eat. So on pilot mode, I'm just ordering the food, going through the motions, going through this, going through that. And then I try to masturbate, that same night. And it's just like, nah, this is not it. I'm like, Ruby, we're going to sit right here and we're going to deal with this shit. What are you going through? What is going on? And I felt, and so it was that pull in the moment where it's like, you're at a place of growth again. You're going to keep doing this, right? You want to keep doing this. It's okay. But it's like you're in the mud and you can't help but feel it because you're conscious right now. You're not on fucking drugs and you're not drunk. So you're feeling this shit,
feeling it all.
So all of it, Queen. And so I'm so grateful that you mentioned that you started off with that. What, besides weed, besides the love of your kids, helped you kind of get back into a more logistical approach and get on your way?
Girl, oh my God. I've been wondering how I can incorporate this back into I don't want to say the brand, because the V experience, the website now is just very e-commerce based. The first one, the V experience, was me. It was literally, you step into something warm. I have to find a way to, and maybe you guys can help me find a way to be able to open up this space, because I share with my BSers all of me, my acupuncturist, my therapist, my nurse practitioner that does my ketamine, my Reiki girl, because it takes a team to keep me here, because I was so broken. And the only thing that I had to do was the first thing you say was allow yourself and be okay with where you are and being messed up and all of that. Be like, okay, all right, recognize where you are and be like, okay, I'm okay with that, because you have to. And when I was going through it, I had nobody else but myself. It was during the midst of COVID, which a lot of people were going through some shit. And I was residing in the basement of my house. So I had nobody but me and this narcissistic person that I had to withdraw from. And when I realized I was going through withdrawals of him, the same way I went through withdrawals of my pharmaceutical meds, I almost like buckled myself in for the ride and knew that it wasn't going to be easy, but I had to think back. And I when I sit with certain, I got to go back to this. On my website, you was able to make an appointment with me in minute increments, just like a therapist. And I would grab my medicine bag. I legit have a 1920s apothecary leather medicine bag.
So
I will bring it to your house and we will sit down according to the minutes that you put down, according to the issues that you have down. I'll have my medicine according to that, and we will dump. And I will go through some things. And I said, the first thing I will always ask is, going as far back as you can remember, when can you remember being the most blindly, innocently happy? And I had people sit with themselves long before I got there, because it took me some time to remember that. And I actually was able to manifest the picture from my childhood from that moment. And ever since then, I went back and just took the hand of that little girl and walked her all the way through. Because as a mother of some sort, oh my God, I got goosebumps, of some sort, we have to protect somebody. And before we can protect anybody, we have to learn to protect ourselves. So I had to do that for myself. So the amount of crying and heaving, I literally stripped myself down naked in front of a mirror, joint in hand, before this came about, joint in hand, screaming and crying and music on loud, and then sweating, and went into the bathroom and into the shower, screaming and crying and stomping and laughing and rocked myself to it. This shit went like years until just like maybe 6 months ago, my best friend was like, do you think you got PTSD from that little nigga? I said, bitch. That was the last thing that was missing. Because he kept coming up, still kept coming up. I felt, you know, not so much healed, but I did feel the sore wasn't as sensitive. So, but he was still coming up in my spirit. And I'm like, there's the soul tie. You know what I'm saying? And even my Reiki energy, she was like, Boujee, like, I can't, like, you gotta let him go. Like, she was picking up on him, you know, and like, I have 2 Reiki people. 2.
Wow.
And so the other girl, she went straight to that spot. I recorded her this time. She went straight to here. And I've almost forced myself to sit with my womb. So I went and got a tattoo right there. So I forced myself to look at what God has given me, because every decision that we need to make is going to come from there. Our pussy has never steered us wrong. We just have to learn. We have to listen to her. And we don't listen to her. When that motherfucker come our way and she go dry as fuck, we go, well, we can change him. Well, we can help them out. Pussy dry as hell. But we forcing her. So make it
yeah, and you know what? It wasn't even this dude. It was a previous relationship that I hadn't purged shit from.
It could be your job.
Yeah.
It could be a car. It could be an outfit.
Yeah.
Pussy say no. I ain't doing it.
Right.
Yo, real talk. Listen, let me break it down like this, because I posted this like a short about this on my channel, and literally was a recording of a man and like a dude asking him, yo, what do you regret about what you did? Like, is there anything you have regret about what you did when you was younger? And his answer was, I regret being a hoe. Cause he literally was like, yo, I regret that I was, trying to fuck everything. And, I had a good woman and she was treating me right. And I was still trying to be a hoe. And now she going and I'm going through whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And when and my opinion on that was that, yo, real talk, whether you like it or not, your own fucking brain, especially if you about something and you want your life is about something, you represent about being, responsible and shit, your own brain will look at you and remind you when you fucked up. Remind you of shit you learned, shit that you should have learned, or shit that you didn't review or could have reviewed. Relationships especially. You know what I mean? I told my marriage now. We met we met fucking way back in like fucking, I don't know,
in the 80s,
in like long time ago. And our relationship started with, you fuck who you want to fuck and I fuck who, and you know what I'm saying? And we went back and forth over the years. And now that we are some grown ass over 50 ass people, we looking at each other like, shit, we was doing a whole bunch of fuck shit when we ended up right back with each other, like right back.
You know I love that story for you.
That fuckery we did was just fuckery. And it's like, yeah, yes, a motherfucker could sit down and be all on, yeah, he did this and you did this. But at the end of the day, when you got to a certain age, your own brain made you realize who was right, who was wrong, what was going on, and the best thing you can do to grow into and the best thing your brain is going to congratulate you for is you saying yes. I was fucking up. I
You
shouldn't have
know,
did that. And
there's a
yes, I
there's
learned something from that. Or yes, I did something right. So let's move on this way. Let's congratulate myself this, and let's know that I learned a lesson from this, and let's move on being a better self based on the lessons we have learned. We're not killing ourselves with fault, or pointing fingers in our own face. No, fuck that. We forgive ourselves for fucking up, and we moving on with what we learned, and we know that our future steps, how many of them that are left are going to be taken on, knowing what I know, and knowing that the first motherfucker I can never escape is my own brain.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely can't escape your own brain. And literally in that, and yes, that comes with and yes, that comes with a bit of depression, a bit of, what I'm saying, of sometimes you like, damn, yo, I the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And especially, and it's with anything. It's not with you, because even with jobs, like I just went through a situation with a job where motherfucker hired me, told me that everything, you know what I'm saying, put me through 6, 7, 18 interviews, hired me and told me everything was gonna be good. This is straight, this everything, you know what I mean? This is gonna be a full-time position. And then as soon as their big ass event was done, they was like, oh, we should have told you it was that it was going to be, temporary. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're going to have to just go out there and go look for another job. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like, on my, like, you're not even feeling it on my end. How the fuck I got to deal with my life with that bullshit? And at the same time, I'm almost like, yo, I look back and go, I could have, you know, kept interview with other motherfuckers. I could have just, followed up with other motherfuckers. I could have told these motherfuckers, fuck you, because they wasn't even offering the money I wanted. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you did it. It's all good. Just know that you gonna get something better in a hot second. Just wash that
Absolutely.
shit. That's
Absolutely.
but them.
Was what's
They treated you. It is what it is. It happened because you needed to move on to other bigger shit. You know what I mean? That's the conversation. That's how it goes now. It's like, yes, you hit that level of, you blaming yourself a little bit, but because you believe in yourself, you will automatically flip that shit around. Like, no, chill. This is how you want. This is what you need to do to fix it. This is what you're gonna do to fix it. Everything gonna be good. Yeah. Roll that weed. Everything gonna be good. Yeah. Take like 3 pulls. Yes, everything gonna be good, honey. You feel good, don't
You
you?
have weed to roll.
Yes, all right.
Mhm.
You got weed to roll, right? The kids is
That's right.
eating and they ain't fucking with you, right? Cool.
That's right.
The light bill is paid, the gas is paid, the podcast is still rolling. Fuck that. And whoever the fuck you was, you ain't paid them fuck them. You will pay them when you want to, if you can, and if they
They'll
don't,
get it.
fuck it. Fuck you.
They'll get it when they get
What
it.
I ain't gonna do is let me not worry for you and you not worry for me. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Your life, your brain will make you do that. Your brain will make you forgive yourself. What you said, Queen?
That's right, my queen. I was just saying, like, I'm just talking about me with my roach over here and how I could really use one of those handy dandy, what do you call those adornments there?
My I have to find an official name for it, but I just call it my, my joint ring.
That's right.
I'm
Joint
about to
ring.
say it
You
don't
gotta
have
get
a
some joint rings.
I would think. Let me see, because it would need like a bougie name, like the this is the bougie smoking stick, the bougie smoking stick, something like that. I like that, because you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because I just picture it, just like, yes,
You can name it after some goddess, goddess, whatever.
The goddess. The goddess smoking stick, like
I gotta think
the
about
finest ganja gets smoked in the goddess smoking stick. That
once
kind
I
of thing.
finally put it on my website, I just put it as ring because the website the platform that I have, they won't let me post anything of like, they won't, because it promotes smoking. So, oh yeah, this is the pink one. Like these, they won't let me post it because it promotes smoking. So
That's her
I don't,
portable ashtray.
yes.
That's dope. So she got to get
Yes,
creative,
yes,
like
sir.
Alibaba gets creative and calls like personal, like, you know, dildo straight personal massager. She got to use that kind of lingo. That's all that is. That's all
Ah,
that is. Yeah. What
Right,
you're
like
doing, you're already doing it.
I know. I put this one. I put it as ring jewelry because at this point it is.
it is.
I'm ready to I'm ready to take this to the next level. I have so many more ideas. I have so many. I have so much, so much, so much, so much,
I
so
can
much.
imagine. What kind of things are we looking forward to seeing being added to the website as far as like because I'm assuming you basically are the creative bit behind the product. So what we got coming down on the pipeline?
Oh my God.
Besides pillowcases and bedspreads and the whole furnishing your house.
I know. So
That's so
right
good.
now I'm working on a new jogger set. Um, I'm 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 bringing out the vapor. I'm bringing her all the way out. So I'm looking to like have it as the main piece on the garment. And I'm looking I want to get into subscription boxes. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's
Look at
big things popping right there. She's so nonchalant about it. I love it. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
that
But yeah,
is
you
how
know, subscription boxes.
that's
Like
how
a
Rihanna is really making a lot of money on her on her clothes. She has a subscription where you know what I'm saying, you pay a subscription and you get a couple pieces on discount, but
that's brilliant.
the
That's what it must be. Yeah.
is like $100 or
I
something
wanna
crazy. It's
I
definitely
think of
something
stuff
crazy.
a lot, so I feel like it's just easier if you guys had a subscription. So I really excuse me, I want to get into that. So yeah. And then a fashion show in September. And then I'm
Okay.
looking at doing my first event in October up here. I will let you guys know. I just
Please
need
do.
to put a date on it. I just need to put a date on it. It's
And we'd
hard.
love to sponsor an event too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you scratch our back, we scratch yours. You know what I'm saying?
I
We
would love
scratch your bougie back.
it. I would love it. So yeah,
With
so
a back scratcher, of course, because that's the bougie way.
Right? That's
exactly.
right.
So yeah, it's yeah, but the next thing on the website I'm gonna try and is get the new apparel and at least one of the few dusters that I'm working on that I've
That's
been
what's up.
time.
That's beautiful. You know, I'm learning how to sew.
Come
I'm
on,
so we'll
artist.
see. You got,
Oh,
why not? We try to learn to grow our own food. We try to take it back. You know what I'm saying? House on the
come
prairie.
on, girl.
Um, but you know what? Okay, how many children do you have? I have a feeling since you said that one graduated, they're a little older. How old
Yeah.
are they and how
Okay. So I'm surrounded by kings. So I
all
have
right.
2 that I have birthed myself and 1 that has been gifted to me. He is strolling around now. So they are all 24, 27. Alice, what you 20, 26. So see, I'm the kid now. They've been
That's
Grown,
what
grown, and
up.
grown.
We got grown people
man,
in the house.
okay,
Never
and
mind.
they all like
friends.
the 2 are silent
Like,
killers. They're like
as
silent ninjas.
soon as as soon
Wow.
as we go outside and somebody dares to brush our leg wrong, it's like, wait a minute, did you touch
They
me,
get checked
sir?
real quick.
Wait a minute, no, because I have 3 of them that will kill you dead. You're dead. No, but
That's so
don't touch me again.
beautiful. Like,
Don't touch
that's
me
like
again.
so beautiful. Like to still have your youth and your babies are grown in a way, and then in a real way, and then to have your youth at that, and then your time. You know what I'm saying? That's
It's
gold.
crazy. Like God has, he has blessed me tenfold. When I tell you, I was trying to get up out of here 3 times. I was pills, a bridge, and drown myself. I was trying to check the fuck out. And each time God was like, yeah, nope, you tried. Oh, you tried.
No, not time.
No. Oh, you think you slick. No, you don't.
Thank
I was
God.
trying to get the fuck up out of Dodge. And this is what he handed me. And I am here for it. Like I have my 2 dogs, my 2 cats. Right, Ashy girl? This is Ashy.
Hey, what's up, Ash?
Hello.
Okay.
Right? I got my Ashley, I got my 2 cats, I got my 2 dogs, I got my killers.
That's right.
I got my weed. You know, God got
your
the
beauty.
Shout out to you for first of all, shout out for even letting, saying that, because at the end of the day, we want people to understand, because I talk about this shit all the time. I literally said that since COVID, motherfucking our whole society is trying to make us feel like no, it's okay, just off yourself, it's okay. And it's like, nah, fuck that. Like, nah, I'm like, I can't willingly hurt myself, never, just because I love myself that much that I want to see. No, I want to see this to the end. Fuck that. I'm not just going to fist that situation. Not at all. You know what I mean? And that idea needs to be emphatically advanced on a daily basis. Mental health, like, yo, no matter what the fuck is going on, like you could owe somebody $1 million. Fuck them. If you ain't got it, fuck them. Like,
money's fake anyway.
I said, fuck, you got it. Well, I'm not going to tell pussy to pay you. Nah, I'm just not going to do it. Fuck you.
Have you seen,
I'm living how I'm living. Right. When I get money, I'm gonna pay what bills I can, and best believe I'm still gonna get my nails done. What happened? No, I still gonna get my nails done.
And love yourself. Love yourself.
Fuck how much money I owe you. Like, fuck you and fuck your life. You know what I'm saying?
Like we had a therapy session.
Huh?
We gotta push that. We really
have a therapy session.
Wow, and that's one of the reasons this podcast exists, because it's like, nah, we getting rid of the stigma of weed, of how you look at weed. We getting rid of how you look at moms that love weed, and we getting rid of the you gotta be some kind of perfect a figure that represents these fake bitches. No, you love yourself as yourself, motherfucker. Nah, fuck you.
Be literally how this cannabis plant is. She's heavily sought after. Everybody wants her. She's beautiful. She's
right. She smells good.
Each one of her buds are different.
Right.
Basically,
nature. It's all back to nature, back to what it is. And so you know what?
Can you just give somebody? She don't need no additives or nothing. She automatically
don't play with it. Just leave it. No pesticides, none of that.
Kids are not afraid. Kids are looking around like, yeah, we know her. So it's all good. It's all good.
And you know what, Boujee Suitor, can you give us some advice on number one piece of advice would be a womb care tip that we should be aware of as womb holders? And then another advice on parents that feel like they don't have a good support system or a spiritual backing. Just one piece of advice for
I heard this numerous times during my time of lifing. When the kids were going to school, I was working 2 jobs. Meditate, meditate, meditate. I heard it constantly. I'm like, I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I can't shut off. I'm not sorry that it took this long to get here to be able to learn how to meditate, because I did it during the toughest time in my life, which was during my deepest depression while I was trying to check out. I was literally forcing myself to meditate. So I have to say the only thing that I can say that can answer both of those would be to meditate, because the only way you're going to get any guidance, any support, any direction, you have to sit still, because that's when the messages come. And it's a learning behavior to get to that point, to be able to hear the messages. So you have to be patient with yourself. It's going to take time. Like right now, it's on so low. I keep during one thing I noticed during my I don't like saying depression, but depression as a state. That was the moment that I was in, because I was literally being depressed to nothing. Excuse me. The one thing I noticed is that I was at a constant vibration. And the only thing that I was able to get myself settled was to keep my surround sound on with like brown, white noise and like high frequencies. But it was
Nice.
to a
Okay.
point where I forgot it was even on. So I had to find something that had to match this, because I was doing this. And that was the only thing. And now it's a running joke in the house. My kids make people pay attention to it, because they don't even notice it's on until it's off. So now all my pets, so when people come to my house, they're like, okay, Boujee, this is fucking weird. Like, your house is like how you are outside. It's a vibe. Like, and I'll tell them shh, and they'll hear it. And it's so it try it. And it's a veterinarian just gave me a different frequency, 528 hertz. It's the healing hertz. It's the frequency of where your body goes to heal. So she gave that to me when I had my shoulder surgery.
You
But
said 528?
528.
Okay.
But I can also share a few links that I've used during my depression that I played during sleep, which helped me just change my mindset, which guided me to learn when I'm conscious how to meditate. It worked on me while I was sleeping. So then while I was awake, it was easier, I guess. And I've always went to the water to do it, to teach myself.
Okay. Highly
That
spiritual person, highly empathetic, I can tell. And that it's like that. Okay, so like when I just was in Cali, I felt myself getting very hyped up for no reason. I was like, there's just a different frequency here. There is a total different frequency. And I just never cognizant of it. I was just like zombie mode. And I think that's where this last part where I was very deeply depressed is because you can't just be numb to it, you're feeling it. And now it's like right, and it's like the inception where it's like once you've seen it, you can't go on back now, can you?
Yes.
You
And
know
I
what I'm
was so
saying?
thankful at that time, because I was getting trap weed, but I wasn't in a way. God just took care. I think it was my mama. I got you, bitch. I know you here. I know. So
That's right.
he was getting, I finally shared with him like a year ago that he was huge key in my survival, because I finally turned to him and said, every time you get something new, bring it to me. And because his source was so close to the grower in Cali, that I wasn't getting trap weed. Like I was getting good shit. And it was just God, just like, no, bitch, if you're gonna get in the weed game, bitch, you're gonna get the best of the best. So it was like I started at the top. So I was getting the OG Kushes, the strawberry coughs, the marathon. I was getting the original. I had this one bitch who was she's an OG BSer. She would look up and pair the flower to what I was giving her because I was already doing it. So I finally asked him, like, yo, where are you getting your shit from? And he was like, oh, you know, the lemonade guy. I was like, no. I was like, no. And he's like, you know, Burner from Cookies? I was like, yeah. He's like him. And I was like, really? And I was like, can you get CBD? And he was like, here you go with your medicine shit. And I was like, cause he was trap dude, you know what I'm saying? He was
That's
just
so funny. Dude.
I was like, yeah, but you don't understand. Like, I have anxiety, depression. I have to manage that. And where you're getting your stuff is legit. Like it's matching. So and I knew immediately when he stopped. So I had cataloged every strain because I needed to dive into it because I was off all my meds. So I was cruising without meds that I was on for 20 years. So I was feeling every
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Basically.
You know, I was, and
look around, the fucking medicine, the medicine you was on was probably contributing to your fucking depression.
Exactly.
Because let's be
dependent on
so the pharmaceutical companies can't be trusted with your bitch asses.
Right. I was going through it, and I was detoxing from a narcissistic relationship.
On top of that,
girl. The fuck.
God.
So yeah. I held on to everything me. Everything me. I didn't know. The only thing that I knew that was me was that little girl in Brooklyn with that little fucking red and white dress on, like this. And that's been my journey. So who you see, like, it's her.
I love that you said that. Okay, so I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kai. What were you gonna say?
No, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Because again, that's part of your growth. That's part of you knowing yourself and being and forgiving yourself and healing. And healing.
I want to share that with you guys. I want to do that with you guys. I want to find a way to be able to share what I have learned to get here with you guys.
Yes.
Way to do that. I don't know.
You will. And you know what? I have scheduled in play at the park because it's like a kill 3 birds with 1 stone. The kids got to get out anyway. But you will find me when I'm not telling them to leave me alone because this, go play. You'll find me running up and down the hill. And it's also good for my cardio. You know what I'm saying? But it's for me. I don't give 2 shits who sees me either. I think I look sexy doing it. Come for it. You know? But it's like, it's such an adrenaline rush, guys. And it keeps me, I would say G-rated. You know what I'm saying? I think about sex a lot. I have to channel this energy somewhere. And I like the pureness. And like she said, like, it makes me want to cry because it's like, this is that little girl that had no mentorship. That I'm like, I got you, baby. I'm raising you right along with these babies. Part. Come on, baby. I got you, Rue.
That part. And this Barbie shit, I never played with a Barbie when I was little. I was too busy growing the fuck up.
Okay.
So I never got a chance to play with Barbie. But guess what, bitch?
You are one now.
Locks in. I'm making her every duster I wear.
That's
her
right,
hoodies are gonna be bleached like mine. I can't wait. And she gonna be in my stories. And I can't wait. I want to see everybody's Barbie. Show me your Barbie.
Basically, see, that's one thing with me. I did actually have Barbies, but the thing was with once I got my little sister, well, not got, my mama had my little sister. I literally was buying her black Barbies. And my thing was always like, nah, even with my kids, I'd be like, nah, she need to have black dolls. Like everybody need to, like as females, we need to have dolls that look like us, that represent what we look like, and not have this. I'm just saying. I mean, yes, Karen has always had her white Barbie, but I'm gonna need my Barbie to I'm gonna need her to, you know what I'm saying, to look a little dark, just have some sort of melanin in her skin. So yes, if we get to the point where we have a melanated one with locks in her head, oh, we showed a Barbie. Yes, that's what's up. Yes,
this is an American Indian one. It's Spirit of the Earth, but I want to make her own clothes, like her own clothes, like this queen over here.
Yes. Exactly, because again, your daughters need to see that. You know what I mean? Like any doll that has ever been bought, and it's like, what? No, we buying the black one. What happened now? Go get the black one.
And make her look like
I walk right up to the salesperson. What? Yes.
Hey, queen.
Right up,
queen.
Yes,
That's
right. On the jacket. Yes. And we are in the production office.
I love it.
We are looking at the pieces to come and for the New York Fashion Show. Yes, we putting it out. Nah, fuck. We putting it in the air. New York Fashion Show. What's good?
Ooh,
it
looks all comfy, New York luxurious. Luxurious.
Need a little bit of that. Yes. Yes, and yes, my girl got the clutch purse somewhere. I remember the purse. That's what's in the video. The damn purse. Yes.
Oh, I saw the purse too. I was like, what?
The total.
Yes, Boujee all the way. Yes, indeed. Yes,
right,
indeed.
Yeah. You see some very intimate footage right now. You're welcome. Thank you. I mean, I wish to say thank you, not you're welcome. Sorry. Thank you.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm loving that pattern. Yes, indeed.
I like how big and roomy it is. The more of a one size fits all, as you were saying. I like that. That's very even if you're a smaller chick. It looked good on you still.
Yes.
Very thoughtful of you.
Because we are expanding and attracting creatures. Like, how dare us have to keep shopping for clothes? You buy something that lasts and make sure it's quality, and that's it. Period.
That's right.
Shit, stop playing. That is the best thing when you can actually look at a shirt or outfit and date it and be like, yes, I've had that for years and it still fits, bitch. That because it still look good. The fuck,
like a good car built to last.
It's built to last, motherfucker. Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to meet you. You're so fucking cool. You're fucking amazing. Thank you.
So hopefully
I would wait to hug you and lift you up, because we look like I'm like 6 feet and she's like 5 feet. So we quite the pair. I love that odd couple look.
Y'all too cute.
Okay, perfect. What's up, y'all? This is amazing.
Yes, indeed. Taller than me.
I'm so thankful for this. I appreciate you guys so much.
Indeed, and we absolutely want to make sure that you know what I mean. Anything that is going. First of all, we look forward to working with you. Just because of this is going to be our first event. Like literally, this event is not just us celebrating the podcast, but at the same time, it was a goal that we set for the year that we actually making it happen for real. Our first live show. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a 2-day thing. And we got a lot of people in the building. And, the sponsors that came through, you are one of the sponsors. So, of course, and just because you literally, you jumped in based on me running up to you in a crowded parade. You know what I mean? In New
Thank
York
you, Kai,
City,
for
where
always
you know
repping, Queen.
what
You
in New
amazing.
York City, where you could have been like, "Girl, get the fuck away from me." No, you was just like, "No."
Real talk.
Because hello, that could have happened. Like, yes, that's cute. Back
I'm
up
glad
off
she
me.
did
First of
it.
all, your video. Did you record me on your phone without my permission? You could have did all of that. You could have did all of that. Like, did you record
You have
me
a
on
good
your
heart.
phone without my
You got a good heart.
all
You
that?
know?
In the love of cannabis, in the camaraderie of women in cannabis, in the fact that you read my vibe as a good woman, I read your vibe as a straight up beautiful woman. Never mind the fact that you said bougie and stoner. I was just like, yo, she put them two words together. I got applaud. What you mean? That's an applaud right there.
That's right.
I love it.
We love all of it. We're so grateful for you, man.
All of it. And anything, and of course,
on a global level. You're doing your thing on a global. You're doing your thing on a global level. That part.
Word. Indeed, and the fact that you spent this time with us, we can't, we definitely are honored. So anything that comes up with you in the future, yo, we definitely want to be a part of it. You know what I mean?
Spreading the word, supporting you in any way.
In every way, in any way, and shit, absolutely. Of course, we thank you for being a sponsor. We damn sure thank you for being on the show. Anything going on with you in the future, let us know. We'll put it on the podcast. We definitely will promote. And and especially that fashion show shit, I buy it.
I can sell water, whatever you need, girl.
I'm sure about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be the one asking you for a free press ticket. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm be like, no, how much it costs? I'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know how I could get there. Because I live in New York.
We got you.
Drive. I'm just saying, is it the Metro North? Let me know. I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
Some tell me you got more money than I do. So don't ask me for no money. I got you on everything else.
Yeah, I appreciate you goddesses so much.
Absolutely. Tell people how they can find you on social media, you know what I mean, your website, you know what I mean, and definitely Instagram, whatever you got going on. And if you got a YouTube, definitely let us know about that.
Y'all might have to help me with that YouTube. I gotta get back on that YouTube. I had uploaded a video about my depression on YouTube. I might have to put that back up. I might have to put that back up. But anywho, I can be found on Instagram at _Boujee Stoner. That's BOUJEE Stoner. I'm shadow banned. You know how they love doing that. Also Boujee Stoner _, well, what's that, underscore? Yeah, _El Couture is my apparel side. And then you can also find me on TikTok, the OG Boujee Stoner. And my website, www.bougeestoner.co. Just CO.
Boom. That's right.
Nice. And yes, girl, we know about the shadow ban because Lord knows the people be trying to tell us, oh, you have to the community standards say you must delete. Delete that punt. The fuck you talking about delete? I ain't deleting shit. Fuck you mean? And
Motherhood, sex, marijuana.
Marijuana in the motherfucking building. We all using shit and high as hell. We're busy
sexy ass girl.
Yes. Thank you so much for being on the show, honey.
Thank you.
All right.
Really quick, text me. Text me your size, please.
Okay, absolutely.
Text me your size real quick.
I'll definitely do it.
Okay. Appreciate you, beautiful.
Appreciate you, Queen.